got big old leeches.
Good morning. Monty. Hey. Oh. Skeeters. Well, Monty, you're such a stinky dog. He's got this big sleeping pad, and I got the little one. I stayed true to my word. Should we get up, Monty? Or do you just want to sleep all day? He's indifferent. He doesn't know what he wants. He's a dog. Anyway, it's time to get up, get a little packed up, make breakfast, oatmeal, coffee, and get moving. Let's do it. Monty, you silly doggy. You silly doggy. You're such a good boy, Monty, you silly thing. I gotta poop! I gotta poop! Now! Okay, let's make our oatmeal and coffee and get packed up. Cue oatmeal coffee sequence, go! Soupy. Okay, I'm just gonna get packed up here, drink my coffee and eat my oatmeal, and then we're gonna get to paddling and portage. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to portage! Okay, I'm a bad dancer. Monty, don't look at me with that embarrassment. I know I'm embarrassing you. Okay, we're mobile. It's time to take care of a few portages right off the bat. I think we got a quarter-mile one, a few short ones going down a river. Maybe we'll see a moose. So let's get to it. That storm last night was pretty sweet. That was great. It stopped after a couple hours. It rained for a bit, but it was nothing crazy. All the big system passed. We didn't die. We didn't get hit by lightning. But about to hit our first portage of the day. So, everything I was saying about DEET yesterday, we're just going to go ahead and throw that out the window today. Because it is wet, it is muggy, and mosquitoes hatched last night. Well, from all the rain, they're definitely out, and it's cloudy, and it's just perfect for mosquitoes right now. And they are eating me alive, me and Monty. And when I'm busting through these portages, they are getting me good. So, what I'm gonna do is, I've got 3 small portages to go. I'm not gonna put any DEET on for those, but when I get to my half-mile ones for the day, and I think I got like 2 half-miles and 2 quarter-miles, and like 5 or 6 small ones. When I get to those, I'm definitely gonna put some DEET on. because I am not sitting about to get eaten alive all day. They're bad right now. So that's where we're at. This one's really short. Very thankful for the slight breeze. Oh, I was worried there's gonna be no breeze today. Look at how grungy this shirt is. I know I already mentioned it, but it is nasty. But, all right, we just did the portage, we made noise. Now we've got a stretch of river. It's morning, it's cloudy. The moose will probably be out if we're lucky enough to see them. Who knows, but I'm gonna be quiet now for the rest of the river stretch. It's not very big, in case we see a moose. Gotta increase our chances, okay. Over and out. We're gonna get hit with a storm. So, at this next portage, I need to get our rain gear ready. That looks nasty. And it's thundering. So, should be in for some fun. Walk by poop. Well, there's no time for walk-bys right now, with impending doom looming over our heads. Monty, what do you think about this? Is he behind me? I'm sure he's right there behind me. I can't see because I can't look. I got a boat on my head, okay guys? But yeah, I think that storm's coming right over our heads, so we might need to take a chill here and sit. Oh look, more poop. Okay, I've got rain pants on. Not worried about my upper half, it's just my lower half. Well, can I get to this one without, maybe. Okay, our rain jackets are out. I'm only gonna put on my rain jacket if it starts pouring and Monty's poncho if it starts really like pouring on us, because I don't really care if my upper body gets wet or if Monty gets a little wet, because we're going swimming and stuff anyways. Yes, I'm wearing my sunglasses in a thunderstorm when it's cloudy out. But yeah, the rain's picking up a little bit. You can hear the thunder rumbling above us. I haven't seen any lightning, but the wind started to pick up just right now. We're gonna stick to the edge. I got my poles laying down low, but yeah, we're ready for rain now. But like I said, I'm gonna sweat so much and we're gonna swim anyways that I don't really care if I get a little wet on my upper body. But my pants, my zip-off pants, I have another pair of dry pants that I've been wearing occasionally when after I bathe and everything, or you know, I shower. But I don't want my zip-off pants to get soaked, because those, I mean, they've been getting wet with sweat but not soaked, because those are my only shorts I have, those zip-offs. And you know, I don't really care if they get that wet. You know, they're meant for the nitty-gritty stuff. It's just, if I can keep them from getting soaked, I will do so. But with that being said, these rain pants are gonna be much sweatier and stickier, and they don't breathe as well. So portaging will be a little bit rougher. So, we're gonna keep moving until we see lightning, or maybe if there's an insane downpour, then we might slow down. Or if there's just a huge boom of thunder right above us, we'll just chill out. But if it's just rumbling around us and we're going down a river system, not over a big open lake, I think we'll be okay. There was lightning, I believe. That might have been lightning. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell, because you think you see it. All right, we might need to chill here at this portage for a minute. Yeah, that was lightning, and it's not too far off. It's a few miles off, 3-4 miles or something like that. I don't really know the calculation, but we're gonna chill for a minute at this portage at the other side of it. just for a minute, see what we're dealing with. I've got a good one stuck in my head right now. It's kind of like how I feel about this thunderstorm right now. Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, lollipop, 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 ooh, lolly, lollipop. I don't know why. That one just is jammed up on in the old brain factory. Nothing I can do about it. Boom, boom, boom. Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, lollipop, lollipop. It's a thunderstorm song. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh boy! Oh boy! Thunder. Oh, the breeze and the rain actually feels really nice. So like I said before, believe me or not, I appreciate days like this when you're on a week-long wilderness trip. You can't go with perfect weather the whole time. It's just not right. You know, you need some of this. You need some thunderstorm, some shake things up, right, Monty? Oh, you got so many mosquitoes on your face. Come here. Ooh, that was lightning. Yeah, we're just chilling. There's nothing. I just, you know, I'll mess around with rain. I'll mess around with wind, snow, little bit of thunder, but lightning. Not this guy. We're just relaxing right now, you know, waiting for it to blow over a little bit. Monty, you look so stoic. Why? How do you do that? Do you try to do that, or does it just happen naturally? I think he's just a natural stoic. Are you a natural stoic with a mosquito on his nose? Look at that. He's been getting bitten up by so many mosquitoes. Look at all over his face. Look at him. Poor guy. All right, we're gonna give it 5-10 minutes, let this blow over a little bit, and then we're gonna keep moving. Don't take this seriously and don't believe a word I say. But with that being said, I am perfectly insulated from lightning strikes on the ground because I've got muck boots, pure rubber. Lightning can't get me. Don't believe me, I just said that. So another thing I'm gonna do here as I'm waiting for the storm to pass is I'm gonna think of another game plan in case, you know, the thunderstorms continue all day. I don't want to, you know, travel across open water, keep moving. I'll just have to hunker down somewhere and not get where I was expecting to get to. So I'm gonna look at my maps, pick another spot. I'm at least gonna make it across this lake and do the next 3 longer portages because I don't want to have to deal with that on my last day. But I do want to make some ground, but we're just gonna have a backup plan in case we can't make it very far today. Okay. Ooh. All right. Prepare to bear witness to the cutest thing ever. Rain ready, Monty. You ready, Monty? All right, let's do this. It's still rumbling a little bit, but it's past us. The real strong nastiness. So we're gonna make our way. Now his poncho's not perfect, but it's better than just getting soaked. It blows around a little bit, but I'm sure he appreciates it a little bit. Okay. Before I get into the open part of the lake, gotta get on the old light preserver. Okay, let's do it. You know what's really on my mind right now is how much fishing I'm gonna do tonight and get that fish dinner. Yeah, it's gonna be such good fishing. You know, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited for it. Yeah, we're gonna catch so many walleye. Monty, we're gonna eat 16 walleye. Yeah! Woo! You know, I don't know how many of you out there have boat dogs, but you know, I'd assume that a boat dog, or just a dog in general, is not gonna appreciate sitting in a boat in like thunder and rain. But Monty, ever since that 10-day trip last year, when, uh-oh, rocks, uh-oh, oh, damn it. Anyways, ever since that 10-day trip last year when I went through that one sketchy area where the wind was blowing and rocking us on our sides and it was super crazy, we got caught, he just sat there and took the reins, so he knows, pretty sure he knows when the situation's just like, all right, I better just chill, not get up, move around, not ideal. So he's a good boy. He's a good dog, good boat dog. My favorite boat dog. I'm thoroughly enjoying this right now. Now, if it was cold, it wouldn't be as fun. A cold rain is never as fun as a warm rain. That's the truth. When it's really cold, like 38 degrees, and it's raining, ugh, doesn't feel very good. But this is a warm rain, so it's kind of fun. I love it. I love it. The lightning I can do without. If it's just thunder, I'm totally down for this. There was lightning. I don't know if it's still going on, but this is awesome. I'm having a blast right now. Oh, it's so fun. I love weather. I love the weather. I accept it and appreciate it. All types of weather. Except I don't like the heat. I don't like the nasty hot heat. That's just not me. Now, if you're just relaxing, yeah, heat's great. But if you're working, ugh, that's the worst out of all the things. Hot heat when you're working is the worst. I guess hot, muggy rain. Oh, but then you're just getting wet, cooling off. You know, my least favorite. Personal preference. Everyone's got one. Everybody's got a personal preference. I haven't heard any thunder in a little bit, so it's looking like it's just gonna be a rain day, which is cool with me. Totally cool. And if it's calm like this and you know, it just rains lightly, this will actually be decent fishing. As long as it's not those crazy just cracks of thunder that just spook the fish. I'll go out fishing in this. I'll go for a fish dinner. That doesn't bother me. Oh, we got a beaver or an otter up ahead. Something's fishing. Looks like it's an otter. An otter. Otter. Harry Otter. It's a Harry Otter. Oh, man. Oh, I got some good ones. Oh, yeah. Hello, Harry Otter. I cracked myself up. There's a little thunder, but it's nothing crazy. It's just little cracks. Just little cracks. So this next portage, the next three I got, you know, I said before, 2.5 miles and a 1/4 mile. I'm gonna do the first couple with my rain gear on. Now, I don't like to do portages with my rain gear on very much. I mean, it can be fine, but I like to be able to breathe, you know. I'll sweat and stuff, but I like to be able to breathe. So I'm gonna do the first two. We're gonna see how they go, at least the first one. And if I'm sweating too much and I can't breathe, you know, or my skin can't breathe, you can overheat pretty easily doing that. So you gotta be careful. Now I'm gonna try it. If I'm heating up too much and I'm just getting too hot, you know, I'll take it off. But it should be fine because it is relatively cool right now and I'm not sticking with sweat. But I have portaged in, it was like raining, but it was hot. And I wore my rain gear because of mosquitoes and stuff. And man, I got close to overheating. It was not good. You don't want to overheat. So we'll see how it goes. But we're coming up to our portage now. So let's take care of some portages. Yay! Oh, the mosquitoes are bad right now. They are rough. But Monty did good. He deserves a little. There you go. A little snack. So that wasn't terrible wearing the rain gear. I mean, I'm definitely a bit sweaty and warm, but the mosquitoes are so bad that I'm just like, nope. I'm not gonna use DEET. I'm not gonna take off this rain gear. This will protect me from the bugs. Everything but my hands, my face, which I just kind of, just by force of habit, I just kind of rub them and stuff. But anyways, that portage right there, I took it nice and easy, nice and slow. That's one of those portages you do not want to rush. It was rocks and they were all wet and slippery the whole time. So there were some ankle breakers there. You got to be careful. You got to be really careful on a portage like that. And it was all inclined for the most part the whole way, whole half mile. So I took it nice and easy. You just got to watch your step, because when it's slick, man, you take a bad spill with a canoe on your head or a bad step, and you are in some trouble. You could even break your canoe. But we've got another quarter-mile portage here, and this one's more inclined. So let's get it taken care of. It might be the last incline portage of the trip. We'll see. Let's get out of here. Let's flee. We gotta go. Oops. Oh, that breeze came at the right time, Monty. Run away! Run away! Okay, it's official. The mosquitoes hatched. Monty, I know. I know. Okay, well, the rain stopped and it's cloudy, which is good for fishing. That means it could be some of the best fishing of the whole trip today. This could be the day to just slay whatever fish you want, because we got rain, the mosquitoes hatched, bugs are out, but man, these bugs are nasty. I'm sure you can pick up some of those on the camera, but they are getting us. I mean, they're getting Monty more than me, because let's be honest, all that's exposed on me is my face and my hands, but they're still getting me when my hands are full on the portages. It's rough, they're getting me. So Right now we're trying to make our way down to a big old open water. And then we've got a nice long paddle on a big open lake where there shouldn't be as many mosquitoes. Oh, the breeze. No bugs, cooling off. My hands are pretty itchy from all the bites. That breeze feels so nice. The loon is confused by my weird sounding loon call. We're just doing a little snack break. Before we get on this long paddle. Mosquitoes are bad near the portages. We've only got 2 teeny weeny portages and 1 1/4 mile for the rest of the day, and a whole bunch of paddling across a nice big open lake. Probably do some fishing on it, probably just trolling, but we're just gonna get eaten alive for another minute, and then we're getting back to the water. Gotta flee these mosquitoes. Uh-oh, rocks. Uh-oh. There's a lot less wind than I was hoping for on this bigger lake. Well, mosquitoes are following us, but I think I'm gonna take off Monty's poncho. It's very light rain, and here, Monty. He seems to be a little uncomfortable with it at the moment, so it doesn't matter. He's already wet anyways, and it's not like it's cold, so not a big deal. Just a little sprinkle. I've only got my hood up and everything because of the mosquitoes. They're still following us. I'm hoping once we get to a little more of an open spot here, it picks up a little bit, I hope. Just for the skeeter's sake. Look at my hands, my wrists. I don't know if you can see all those bites, but I'm bit up. They've been attacking my wrists. Especially on those portages, they're just getting me when I'm holding stuff. So I'm going to get to where it looks like there's a drop off, and then we're gonna start trolling. I've only got 1 chartreuse lure left. I lost the rest of them, I didn't bring enough. But maybe I brought just the right amount, who knows? Well, we lost our walleye slayer last night, so that's unfortunate. I've got some tiger stripe ones, but they're not as good as the chartreuse, in my opinion. But it's just so peaceful out right now. It's, you know, it's just the slightest breeze. Bugs really aren't getting us because we've gone far enough away. But very peaceful. The birds are chirping. It's a light rain. It feels good. Feels good. Now we're just trolling, enjoying the day. We got 2 little teeny portages and 1 1/4 mile, nothing. So all our work's pretty much done. The last portage isn't gonna be anything. I'm sure it's a decline 1/4 mile, that's nothing. So now enjoy the peaceful paddle. We're gonna try trolling by this 40-foot drop off. Now, if there is walleye in this lake on a day like today, they should be hanging out around here, around this drop off. We'll see. But there's probably no drop off. There's probably just snags. But we're gonna try. Of course, the drop off's not like they say it is. I just can't get over how quiet and still it is. You could hear a frog fart. It's a beautiful cloudy day. It's a good day today. A little rain. Shake things up a little bit. I might stop and take a drink right here in the middle of this lake. Actually, that is what I'm gonna do. Good boy. In the back of the canoe when it's raining like this, if I don't put the Crazy Creek down, which is his little comfort seat, the water pools up and he does not like to lay down. He'll just sit or stand, mostly stand. So you gotta lay down that Crazy Creek when there's water in your boat, because it creates a little barrier. So it might get soaked with water, but that's fine because he's just not sitting in a puddle of water. Because the Monty does not like that. But oh, he's such a good dog, man. He's pooped. He's pooped. We've only got there's two little teeny portages. One of them's right ahead, and then along the quarter-mile, and then tomorrow I think it's only like there's the 3/4 mile tomorrow, and then another like quarter-mile, and then I don't know, just a few little ones, and just paddling mostly. I always prefer paddling over long portages, so I'll take detours if I can do a big long paddle to avoid portaging, but that's just personal preference. Some people like to just portage and less paddling. I'm a paddler, paddler. But we haven't picked up a fish yet. I'm just controlling across the middle. It's like 50 feet deep in the middle. So probably not the best spot to be trolling, but you never know. I'm just heading on my way, trolling on my way. Hey, it's a little portage. Just a little bitty portage. Give me your face. Come here. I just don't want you to get fully soaked, okay? It's a good dog. Bugs? Bugs, Monty? Bugs. Bugs. Okay. Now we get to paddle for a bit again. That's nice. I've just been kind of caught up in the moment right now. I haven't really had words to say or anything. Just kind of enjoying the paddle. It's so green and lush out, and it's just a nice light breeze, a light rain, cloudy day. It's a beautiful one. I'm just kind of soaking up in the moment, you know? Whew. Ooh-wee. Now we just got a paddle. We just got a little paddle here. Across another decent sized lake. And then we got that last portage of the day. It has been a peaceful, rainy day. Nice, peaceful, rainy day. So I want you guys to bear with me for a minute and just humor me here. So close your eyes. Imagine you're sitting on the shore of a beautiful lake out in the wilderness. Calm as can be, the sun's coming down. You can smell the fresh air and the trees. Now imagine I come running up to you and I stick my muck boot in your face. You take a big whiff. What? They are so rotten and soggy right now. Oh, if you actually close your eyes, I'm sorry. I'm just it's a sick joke. Oh, they're just, oh, you can't hear them sloshing, but they are soggy, stinky. Every time I move my leg the right way, they stink. I'm a stinky person right now. I do got one fresh pair of clothes. I got a clean clothes that I brought with me that I haven't used at all. I got those pants. I got one pair of underwear I haven't used and a brand new white tee that's actually with me that I refuse to use unless I need to. That's why I got scummy white tee on. Remember that scummy white tee? Remember that brand new white tee? Yeah, it looked like that before. Now it looks pretty. It's pretty brown. Look at it, it's like yellow and brown. It's disgusting. But it's, you know, it is what it is. I'm out here by myself. I'm not here to please anybody. You guys can't smell through the camera. You can't smell through the YouTubes. It'll be crazy if one day you can. You won't want to. You won't want to be a part of my adventure. You don't really think about the smells, what you smell like. Bathe pretty much every day, but you know, you still get stinky feet, stinky clothes, stinky bag, you got a wet, stinky dog. Yeah, Monty, I'm calling you stinky. Because I'm sure you're pretty stinky. I haven't been smelling them, but I'm sure you're stinky. Let's get to the next lake, do some trolling there. That's what I'm feeling. We are on our lake for the evening, but I need to move my map here, get a better idea what we're dealing with. This is a small lake. The next lake over actually looks like it's a lot better for walleye. Well, we'll have to try this for a minute. I think we're gonna stay here, but it wouldn't be bad to move to the next lake. It's really raining now. I don't know if fish dinner is gonna happen. We might just pick a campsite and hunker down for the night if it's gonna rain like this. Monty's sitting up like, all right, I'm done with this, Dad. Alright, Monty. We're just gonna go to a campsite and we'll just relax, okay? I won't make you sit in the boat anymore in this rain. Any more than you have to, okay? He's been a good boy all day. He deserves to have a little chill session. Oh, shit. Okay, so we're gonna take this campsite right up here, and I'm just gonna get set up, you know, get the tent up. I might put the tarp up or not, I'm not sure. But it's gonna be wet. It's gonna be a wet setup. So we are just gonna take care of that, and then we're gonna see how we're feeling. I'm probably just gonna end up chilling the rest of the night, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll feel like getting back out here, but it's already 5:30. So, you know, it's raining pretty hard for fishing. A little too hard, but I'd like for trolling around. And Monty's pretty wet and tired. I think he's done with the rain right now. Oh man, alright, so we're gonna get out and get set up. So I was really thinking ahead this morning when I packed my stuff up. I put the tarp and the tent, the rain fly, and everything on the bottom of my bag. So I'm gonna have some fun right now. Basically what I'm gonna do to set up in the rain, this is how I'm gonna do it this time. Normally I'd have the tarp on top and just set up the tarp and then everything goes underneath. But I'm gonna lay out my rain fly, put stuff in the middle and fold it over. Kind of on a slant here. So I'm gonna sit, or not my rain fly, my footprint. But I'm gonna put my body over my bag a little bit so it doesn't get soaked in there. Take out the rain fly here. Or my footprint. And then I'm just going to put the stuff, as I pull it out of my bag, under there. Oh, hey, Monty. Now I'm just going to get it all the way to the bottom of my bag and get the tarp. Hey, my good old rat's nest. Oh, this is just convenient right now. Let me tell ya. Super happy I never figured this one out. I never took any steps to remedy it. Oh, jeez. Lay down. Lay down. Right there, Marky. Lay down. Lay down. Okay. Got the tarp all set up. Good boy, Monty. You're a good boy. I don't need a ridge pole right now, or a ridge line with how it is right now. I might set one up later, but the water's pooling over there, but this spot is out of the pool. It's a little bit off from the tarp, but that's okay. We can just sit under here if we want to chill, but it's pooling all around, so this is a nice little higher spot. So I'm going to set up the tarp, or the tent. I'm going to get everything all set up, probably take off my rain gear, dry off, get inside, and I'll check back in with you when I'm all set up. I hope that showed a little bit of how I set up the tent and stuff when it's raining like this. I still got to stake it down, and you know, it's a little damp and everything, but you know, it is what it is. I could have done it better, but you know, it wasn't terrible. So I got to stake it down now, and now I'll check back in with them all set up. I just wanted to show that little fiasco there of getting the tent set up with kind of staying dry. I'm not going to show too much of myself because I'm completely butt-ass naked right now. But Monty is in here. He's all dry. Well, he's dry-ish. He wanted to come in. I dried him off with this towel. I got my water filter. The nozzle is right here because I hung it up from a tree. I tied it to a branch, and I tied the branch or a string low enough, and then I have it hanging right there, and I just enough to where I can put under there so I can filter water. It's pretty sweet because, you know, I set up the tent so that I can have this open so we can see outside or whatever and have a little breathability, but still be protected from the rain. And I've got a whole bunch of wet crap, so yeah, I'm just gonna dry off, chill, snack, and we're gonna just sit around for a little while, and I'm gonna get this mess all taken care of. Well, I am completely butt naked still, because I'm airing myself out, because it's a wet one today, but I got myself covered up with sleeping bag liners for your guys' sake. Unless you really want to see that, I mean, I could take it off, but I'll probably spare you the vivid details. Yep, I'm soggy. It was a wet one. It's a nice change of pace. Oh, we are wet. We are wet. Monty's eating food. He really wants to get up on my sleeping pad right now, but it ain't gonna happen. No. No, but fish dinner ain't happening tonight. There is not much that is gonna make me want to leave this tent. By not paying attention to my water filter, I just might have used all the water. Yeah, Monty. That would not be good, because then I have to go out and get more. I don't want to right now. Monty's not really fond of being in the tent right now, but he's not fond of being in the rain, so he's kind of at this weird spot where he just doesn't know what he wants. Which is pretty much every day, isn't it? Yeah, you just never know what you want. But you gotta lay down. Lay down right here. This is the Monty approved zone right here. Come on, lay down. Lay down. Yeah, you just try to creep that butt on my pad, you little stinker. Yeah, he's still a little wet mop, but he's drier than he was out there. So I'm just gonna lay around, relax. It is 7 o'clock now. I'm probably gonna have a little early one tonight. I don't really plan on leaving the tent. So I'm gonna cook in the vegetable. We're gonna just have spaghetti tonight. And yeah, I'm just gonna read my book. I'm gonna lay back, air out, put on some dry clothes eventually when I'm dry, and just relax. I still got pants on. But it's time to cook up some dinner. I am sleepy. Sleepier than I thought I was gonna be. And I just kind of dozed off. And I'm not going to deny it. So I just took a nice little nap. And it's like 8:30. So I'm going to just make a big old portion of sketty here. And then I think what I'm going to do is tucker out early tonight with Mr. Monty here, who is already tuckered out. Look at that dog. So yeah, we didn't get our fish dinner today, guys. It just didn't happen. Stars didn't align, it wasn't meant to be. There is still a glimmer of hope for tomorrow. There's still a little glimmer of hope. I think what we're going to do tomorrow is travel to the lake that we started on. That's the plan. Maybe we could end up having our fish dinner on the lake we began our journey on tomorrow. And who knows, maybe tomorrow we won't even feel like fish dinner. I think we will, I think I will. Monty always does. You don't even have to ever ask Monty. He will eat fish every day for the rest of his little furry life. You can always play the drums on Monty. He doesn't even care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care one bit. I'm gonna do another portion and a half. Gonna eat myself into a food coma, and that will leave me one final meal for tomorrow. I've never done the whole eating early, going to bed early thing. I mean, I've gotten up early, but I normally just don't go to bed early beforehand. But so far, it's not so bad. You know, I thought, you know, I did struggle. I think, the first night, I don't know if I struggled that much. I'll definitely struggle to fall asleep sometimes when it's early. There ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm a night owl. I can't help it. Especially when I'm out here, I'm always up late. Always. And I usually always am fishing till dark or watching the sunset. Then you got nights like tonight, where that ain't happening. It's always fun setting up in a heavy rain. A smarter person would have put the tarp on top of his bag in anticipation of it being a rainy day, because I called it yesterday. I said today was either going to be windy, stormy, or rain all day, I think, or cold. And it pretty much rained all day. And I knew it was gonna. I don't know why I still didn't put the tarp on top. Silly Matthew. I never really realized how tired I am until, you know, you're sitting here laying down, because I wasn't super tired when I got in here, but then when I got all dry and like I stopped talking to the camera, I was just like, you know, I'm gonna lay back in this sleeping pad here and just see, and then I just dozed right off, just out. And I woke up and I thought it was like 9:30. I was like, oh no, but I mean, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. Alright. Just gotta wait for the spaghetti to get boiling. I put too much water in my spaghetti. It's gonna be a soupy one. But oh, I'm so ready for my sketty. Oh, I'm so ready for my sketty. It's gonna be so good. See, I gotta be careful. I got it in a pot and a pan. Spill protection. So I can have it in here and not make a mess. Not drip some like I did yesterday. Just reading my bushcraft book. This is the book I brought out. Now you guys know, I said from the beginning of making this channel, I'm not a hardcore bushcrafter, you know. I'm starting to become more of a bushcrafter, you know. I've been doing a lot more and practicing a lot. But I didn't really start that until I started making videos. That first, I'll say it again, that first solo overnight in a rainstorm, that was my first bushcrafting experience. And pretty much only this winter, all the shelters I've made, that's it. That's all I've done. So I still got lots to learn. And, you know, so I got a couple bushcraft books. I'm just picking up little things here and there and reading, and it's great, you know. So you guys are learning with me. You're getting to watch me evolve, you know. But I like to say, you know, I'm not a bush crafter. I'm a fun crafter. I'm much more of a fun crafter. I'm a fun crafter, that's for sure. I like to have fun. And all my shelters I build are fun. So I'm a fun crafter. Don't call me a bush crafter. I'm reading about woods. It's hard. I want to say Indian leg, but I don't because it hurts. I feel bad. Monty's like a gerbil right now. He's got his little spot where he can move around. He's got his little water dish and his food dish, and he's just like all ratty looking. He just like got up, started eating, and now he's gonna lay back down in this little corner. Oh Monty, you're a little gerbil. It's okay, Monty. Or are you a hamster? He looks more like a hamster. Yeah, you're a hamster. That's a good boy. I'm gonna brush you out. It'll help you dry, okay? It'll help you dry, Monty. I know you don't like the brushing very much. No. Stay there. Oops, sorry. Your tail's a mess. Stay. Yeah, we could do this all day. I could do this endless amounts and just keep getting fur. You just got an infinite amount of it. Alright, I need to get your chest a little bit. I know. Monty. I'm so sorry. Oh, wow. It says the hair of a Monty can be used for insulation in a makeshift bushcraft jacket. Well, I've got plenty right here. Monty, we're making a Monty jacket. Oh, isn't that just the biggest portion you ever saw? What was that? That was a weird noise. Ooh, yeah. It's a little soupy, but that's perfect for me. I like it to be soupy. That is too much food once again. We're putting ourselves in a food coma, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's just gotta cool off. Oh yeah. A little hot still, but oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. It hits a spot every time. When you're hungry, you want food. It's good stuff. Well, good. Any meal would be good, but this is my homemade dehydrated spaghetti, you know. This is good stuff. Got a nice flavor. It's got a nice little spice to it. And it looks just like spaghetti. Oh yeah. Coming in hot. No. It's so good. So, ladies and gentlemen, nice rainy day today, and I think I'm just gonna finish off this food here, relax, listen to the pitter patter of the rain, and eventually, oh, we've got an evil mosquito. Hold that thought. Full of blood. There, now we got blood on our lamp. I got him, Monty. He probably got you, because if you would have got me, I would have noticed. He probably got you. It's probably your blood. Anyways, as I was saying, nice rainy day. I'm gonna destroy this spaghetti, put myself in a food coma, and probably pass out. So, not sure if we're sleeping in tomorrow or getting up early. It's pretty much whatever I feel like. Tomorrow's my final full day, so we've got one big portage and then a couple smaller ones. And we're going to cover some ground, but I don't mind if it takes me all day to get to where I'm going, because, yeah, I might fish. We're going to try fishing, but I might just pass out as well, or just relax. But anyways, I will catch you guys in the morning. Good night, everybody. Morning. Monty decided at, I don't know when you decided that, Monty, 3 or 4 in the morning, that he was sleeping on my sleeping pad, whether I wanted it or not. So, he commandeered some room. And we've been testing its weight capacity. Oh, it stopped raining at like, I don't know, like 4 in the morning. So it's just been dripping. Some great sounds last night of nature. Bugs galore and the rain. Birds this morning. They were going nuts. Oh, we slept in a little bit. It's 8:30. Whoa, 7:30 local time. So today is the last full day. Let's do it, Monty. You ready, Monty? Or do you want to just steal my sleeping pad some more? You want to just... You have all this space. And he stole my spot. That is the face of a thief. A thief. A thief. Alright, we're good now. I just opened the screen door for Monty and tried to get him to go outside, and I even pushed on his butt a little bit, and he was just like, no. And he came back in and laid down. He doesn't like it because it's wet outside and he's all dry. Oh, Monty. Oh. Once he sees me go out, he's like, I'm not going out with you without you, Dad. No way. Not today. Monty finally came out of the tent. I had to go out first, and then I had to sit there and call him for a minute. But it's a misty, drizzly one this morning. So, yeah. I'm not gonna mess around too much. I can't get this DSLR wet. It's definitely drizzling. But, yeah, I'm just gonna make oatmeal and pack up. I'm not gonna record any of it. I'm just gonna get it done quick. And we're gonna get on that water and do our last bit of travel for the whole week trip. Yay! So, I'm getting to it. Let's do it.
So dry, Monty. Look at this puppy. Isn't he the preciousest? Monty, are we going on a boat ride? Yeah. You're a good boy.
Oh, there we go. Well, the sun's out and it's blue skies. That's a good thing. I was worried that we weren't going to get any sunshine this whole trip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Oh, shit. More sunshine, chain. Ooh, looks like I can sneak behind this island. Let's go this way, Monty. Alright, Monty, you're going to have to do that thing where you sit down on your big, wide butt. Please sit down. Please sit down. Yes, Monty, sit down. Monty, sit down. Monty, I'm not talking to a brick wall. I'm talking to you. Monty, sit down. Monty, sit down. Thank you. Chock full of energy today. I got plenty of sleep last night. I think I passed out at like 10. Like, as soon as it got just a little dark after eating that, I just, out. Didn't get any more reading in. Did a good amount of reading in that bushcraft book, though. Last night I learned all about birch bark trees, or birch trees. All their uses. didn't know that the corky center of a birch bark tree is actually could be emergency food. Well, it's gonna be a hot one today, and I've got a big old portage. It's gonna be a sweaty monster. I kept my rain pants on because my seat's really soaked still, and I don't like that feeling you get when you have a wet seat and your butt gets a little damp and your butt cheeks just get itchy. I hate it. So I'd rather keep a dry bottom. Sweat is okay, I think. Sweat doesn't make it. But when you get a little just damp on the tip of your cheeks, it gets itchy. But we just got a short paddle to do. A little 1/4 mile portage, and then another little paddle, and then the big end for the day. So let's get cruising. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Pretty nice day today. You know, it's a little warm, but we got good cloud coverage, so that's nice. Which means, and there's a nice breeze, so it means we're gonna get to cool off a little bit after we portage this big nasty one. Oh yeah, Monty, is that how you feel? A big Monty shift? Scooting down. Blowing with the wind right now, but I think we portage down this way and then we come back, so the wind will be at our side. So that'll be nice. So I want to mention 2 things that I always bring with me for wet weather, besides, you know, rain gear and the obvious stuff. I always bring a dry set of clothes that I always keep dry, and a garbage bag or 2. I actually bring like 2 or 3 sometimes. I think I brought 2 this trip, but basically with my tent, my tarp, the rain fly, and my soaked clothes, it's wrapped in a garbage bag in my dry bag so that it doesn't soak my sleeping bag and all that stuff. Now I do have waterproof stuff sacks, but I don't always use them. I got one for my clothes this time, but I bought them and I just don't use them. I can't ream on them and tighten them down as much as my non-waterproof stuff sacks. I hear them tear, so I just don't like to use them very much. They haven't got much use at all, just because the few times I've tried to cinch stuff, I just hear the tearing sound. And the other ones I can pull on as hard as I want, and they don't tear. So, yeah, I always bring the garbage bag, and my dry clothes, I didn't change into those last night until I was bone dry. I didn't even touch them. I just laid there naked and waited until I was completely dry, and then I put them on. And then this morning I took them off, and I'm actually wearing, you know, my wet socks and my wet shirt, and it'll dry out by my body heat, but I always keep that dry set of clothes dry. So if you ever get soaked, I just stay soaked all day, and then I switch to my dry clothes. Okay, we are about to arrive at the longest portage of the trip, 3/4 of a mile. I am going to bust this thing out. We'll beast it. But I am gonna have to change out of these rain pants. They're black, and with the sun beating on me, it's just disgusting, and I can't breathe. I'm gonna have to go with itchy butt cheek tips. I have to deal with it, but I have to not wear these pants. They don't breathe, and I'm just getting sweaty. So I'm gonna change out, and we're gonna bust this thing out. Let's do it. Just falls into my arms. need to help me steer this ship in the right direction. That's a good boy. All right. Woo! Oh, the breeze. Instant breeze. That feels so good. Oh, yeah. That wasn't that bad. It was 90% of it was wet and water. I captured it, you know. It was pretty much all water. There's only a few sections of like down or up that were dry. But it wasn't that bad. It wasn't rocky, so. But there's just something that feels good about having pretty much all the work done for your trip. Now it's just pretty much paddling. I got three or four or five portages, but they're all under quarter mile. I think the biggest one is like almost a quarter mile. And the rest of them are, they're all about the same, but that's nothing. The big one's done. All the big ones are done. Should be all decline. Feels good. That's great. Now we just get to enjoy the rest of the day, go at whatever pace we want. It's 12:30, 11:30 local time, and I am just gonna take my time and enjoy this paddle. This is the last day, last full day, so I get to enjoy it. And yeah, we're gonna end up on the lake that we started at, and I could go home today if I wanted to. I could leave, but I don't want to. I want to, you know, spend the rest of the day enjoying it, taking it slow, have a nice relaxing final day. We're gonna get up bright and early tomorrow, really early, probably the earliest I've got up all trip, and then we're gonna drive home. I don't wanna drive home, you know, tired. So we're gonna start fresh and drive home. We've got a nice long stretch of river. We're on a Kelly Lake. We're going down the Temperance River today. And then we're gonna get to Weird Lake. And then I can't see on this map anymore. So I'm gonna take my time and do some fishing. I'm gonna kick off the muck boots here, take my zip-offs off, probably take my shirt off, catch a little bit more sun. I've given my shoulders a break so we can catch some sun today. And yeah, we're gonna just embrace the moment. Do some fishing. All right, we're gonna change it up a little bit today. Going with the old Blue Fox spinner. Caught me a bass in Montana. Let's see if it'll catch me a bass here. I'm not really expecting to catch any walleye, but for our fish dinner today, our top choice is walleye, Walter the walleye. Second choice is Billy the bass. Third choice is Larry the lake trout. And fourth choice is Peter the pike. If you're wondering, you know, we ate Larry. Once you caught and kept a Larry, his soul is renewed and he's born again as a new Larry. And if you catch a Larry and then you catch another one, it's always Lloyd. That's just how it works. For a while, oh, butterfly. Hey, two butterflies. They like my boat. Hey, butterflies. Hey, mariposas. Mariposas. Oh, it's starting to sprinkle. It's gonna sprinkle a little bit. That's okay. Interesting. I cannot believe I haven't had a bite. Started to rain pretty hard there for a minute. Had to put on the old rain gear. Get Monty all suited up. It's lightened up a little bit, but I think it's gonna be off and on for today. But that's okay. That is okay. I don't mind it. Yeah. Isn't he the cutest little poncho dog? Oh, Monty, you crack me up. You crack me up, Monty. Hey, a perch. I wasn't really expecting that to bite my spinner. Not very big. There we go. Huh. Okay. Well, I wasn't really expecting a perch. I bet if I put on my jig, I'll have better luck with those. Oh, there's another one. I want to put on my jig quick. If I could catch a messy little perch, that would be tasty. So the perch don't seem to want anything to do with my little jig. I'm gonna try the other side of the river now. They're biting the big old spinner, but they don't want the jig. Let's try over here. They're never able to resist the little jig. Oh, there's a snag. Well, perch definitely don't want my jig, unless it was just that one. Maybe if I put on my little teeny spinner on my ultralight, I'd have some more luck, but nah. I don't feel like stringing it up. We'll try a couple more casts. We're just gonna move on with the day. Monty, you're so dirty. He's so dirty. Alright, moving on with our day. We're taking our sweet time though. No rush. No rushing today. If I try any more on this river, maybe I'll try my other spinner, my Blue Fox. A little bit bigger, but it's chartreuse and red. It looks pretty deadly. I've never used it, so I'm gonna probably throw that on and give that a try. Maybe they don't like the blue and silver here today. The perch, we're going after it, but we're after the bigger ones. Turds getting me. Oh, they're getting you too. Poor guy. Gotta paddle up a little moving water here. Dodge that one. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Hey, Monty. This is why I have the spare paddle to the ready. I just went to grab my mat quick, and my paddle slipped away from me. Haven't done that one in a while. Hey, it came in good use though. There's only been one other time where I dropped my paddle like that. In all my times of camping and whatnot. And that was on our 12th night in the wilderness with Funk. And that's when I realized, alright, I should probably always have a second paddle. I always recommend it. I mean, that was a small scenario and I could have just floated back and got it, but it's just handy. But at that time, I was catching a fish and I had it like this and I just was dealing with the fish and it was just, all of a sudden it was off my lap and I was like, oh no! I ended up using my net to paddle and I broke it, but it worked until I caught up with Funk. Alright, I more flagged her down, but now I just carry a second paddle always, just for situations like that. Instantly able to grab it. Very convenient. especially when you're by yourself. You don't want to be stuck without a paddle in the middle of a lake. No, sir. No, 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 no. Okay, let's give this spinner a couple casts. A little prettier than the last one, but bigger. Now let's try going in front of the tree. A little deeper. Come on, fishies. Doesn't this thing look delicious? It's making vibrations and stuff. You know you want it. Oh, there we go. Haha. Little pike. Alright. We're gonna let this guy go. Oh, he swallowed. He took it a little deep, so we gotta get him off here. Ooh, look. He's got a leech on him. Ooh. Let's free him of that leech. Haha. Sorry, leech. Ooh, and he's gone. We saved him from a leech. Look at it, we did a service to him. Alright, we're just gonna keep moving on. Little pike. All we needed was one little pike to be like, hey, let's get to that big lake where there's gotta be bigger fish. There's gotta be some Larrys in there. There could be some Walters, some big old Peters, and maybe some good old Billy, or Bobbies. Bobby Bass. But I didn't put on that big old spinner to catch a teeny little pike. So we are moving on. Moving on with our day. Yes, yes. A little bit breezy, eh, Monty? A little breezy. Hey there, Monty. Yeah, you're a good boy. Well, all the nuts and beef jerky are gone. Time to go home. Gotta go home now. Okay, so now we are entering the section where I don't have the zoomed in map for. We are on Weird Lake. This sounds like my lake because I'm pretty weird. Monty, are you weird? Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to elbow you. Monty's weird too. This is our lake. We should probably have spent the night here. Getting weird on Weird Lake. Anyways, we're gonna head down the Vern River now to Whack Lake, I think. Whack. To Vern Lake. Or I don't know if that's Whack Lake. Whack. But either way, heading down the Vern River, and I could take 2 portages to get back on to the second lake I got to, but we're not going that way. We're going all new direction the whole time, except for the last little section tomorrow. So, we got a long, little skinny river to go down, and it looks like it's going to be essentially double the distance we've already gone down of rivers. So it's going to be a ways. It is going to be a ways, and we don't have to portage for quite a while, at least an hour. Hour and a half maybe even. So we've got a nice little paddle on our hands, and it's gonna be starting here soon. And I still got hope for a moose. Still got hope. But we're running low on snacks. I've got some snack bars. Monty's got tons of food. He never eats all the food I bring out. out of beef jerky. Still got a little bit of Starburst. And out of nuts. So, planned my food a little better this time. Last time I brought a little too much food. But that's okay. This time was a lot better. Lot closer to what I ate. I pretty much ate everything. I'm gonna have a little extra oatmeal and a little extra snack bars and maybe one spaghetti portion. Otherwise it was perfect. Monty always has too much food. But that's what I get for bringing him. I gotta be safe. I can't not bring him enough. I bring him enough for every day, he just doesn't want to eat it. So let's enjoy this final little river paddle until we get to the big water and almost the end of our trip. It's crazy how fast a week goes by when you're out here. Oh, I guess we're going against the current. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh. So that means maybe the next two are incline. Oh, we're gonna have some beaver dams in this little river. Oh yeah, I can already see a couple little ones. But anyways, like I was saying, it's crazy how fast a week goes by out here. Like, I don't know. It just feels like I just got here almost. You know, I have days behind me, and some days feel longer than others, but the past few, since it stopped being sunny, it's gone by a lot quicker. I don't know why. I love the sun, but not too much of it and not too hot. Hey, there's a little turtle on a rock. And he's gone. But you know, the reason it goes by so fast might have to do with how I am as a camper. You know, there's kind of two types of campers. There's the ones that like to, you know, pick a spot, chill for a few days, stay there, you know, just get there and then you just do all your camping and nights chilling. And then there's the ones that like to move around a lot and go all over the place and do stuff. And I can chill and I can sit around, but I'm definitely more the type that likes to do stuff. I'm gonna just go ahead and call them ADD campers. That's what I call myself, ADD campers. ADD camper. Because, you know, I can chill, but sometimes I go nuts. So I gotta be able to do some fishing all day, or, you know, portaging. So it goes by a lot faster when you're just moving all day. We've got a little obstacle to deal with up here. See, I don't know what I'm getting into at this point, because there's nothing on the map really that I can see. So I've got a little river or waterfall I gotta go around. Huh. And I don't see a portage, so we're just gonna have to get out and move around this. Oops, sorry, Monty. Yeah, we're in some unknown territory right now. I don't know what we're getting into. This might be more of an adventure than I hoped for. We'll see. Like I said, I don't know what I'm getting into. It could be a potentially longer day than I anticipated. Oh, there goes the camera. It's definitely thick, and this section of the map doesn't show the river actually connecting. It just says Vern River and shows just, you know, there's a blank spot. If it was zoomed in, it would show a creek, but it's just a blank spot. And then after a while of this, it shows the river. So I'm sure I'm not the first person to do this, but with that being said, I have no idea how many times I'm gonna have to go up little waterfalls like that. Oh. It's definitely cool. A little bushwhacking. The adventure hasn't stopped, guys. Just because we're near the end of the trip doesn't mean anything. Oh, waterfall number 2. Sit down, Monty. Oh, this one's even bigger. Oh, joy. Monty, you gotta sit down. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We're about to get out of the boat anyways. Even bigger waterfall to bypass. Well, this is fun. It's gonna definitely be a longer day if I have to do this every 5 minutes. Oh, joy. This one looks thick. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun, Monty. We're gonna stick to the right side. Well, I sure signed myself up for an adventure. Right, Monty? It's a lot of bushwhacking right now. I had to bushwhack. It feels like a 40, 50 rod portage. Not crazy, but as soon as I got to this one, there's another waterfall. So this is gonna go on for a while, and it's gonna take me quite a while. So I don't know about that fish dinner, but we're sure adventuring now, Monty. Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah. So we're just gonna keep trucking along, and eventually it opens up. I know it does. So we're just gonna keep working our asses off until we get there. Hey, Monty, we're on the water again. Oh, hey, we have to portage around another waterfall. Yay! Oh, hey, Monty. Oh, you wouldn't think that the swampy bushwhacking parts is where the mosquitoes would be. You know? I always assumed that they'd be on the big open water. So I'm anticipating at least 5 more little waterfalls with other obstacles in the way. Oh. But we'll see. But I'm thinking at least 5 of these, 5 more. What is that, 2 down? No, it's 3 down. I can see there's another tree up ahead, and then a small one. Okay. Scrapage. You know, I'm kind of glad it's turning out like this. It's a fun little adventure to the end of an adventure, you know? I thought I was gonna have it easy the rest of the day after that one portage, just so easy. And in fact, it would have been easier to take the 2 portages I was talking about. Ain't that funny? All right, we are at our next waterfall. This one's not as big. I might be able to pull the boat up this one, but I don't know. Maybe we'll nah, we're portaging. I'm just gonna play it safe. Ooh. Hey Monty, we're on the water again. Oh look, another waterfall to go up. Yay! Hey Monty. How's it going, Monty? You good boy? Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are working hard now. If anything, though, we got a small break here. I don't see the next waterfall. I'm not convinced that there's no more. I'm like fairly certain there's going to be more. Just by the way the map looks, it looks like we might have went through the first section where there's no anything on the map. It just looks like a blank gap. But then there's like some, looks like little dots afterwards. So I'm thinking it's from pool to pool for at least a few more. But you never know. I don't know. There could be 15 more. There could be 20 more. There could be 100 more. It's a pretty long stretch of river. But we're making way. We're sweating. I need some water right now. I'm thirsty. I hear our next one. A short break, but a much needed one. Well, let's keep going.
Oh, this is fun.
That one was really thick on both sides, so I just was like, maybe I can walk up this one. We got it. And there's one right after it. Joyous day. You big stuffed animal, you. That's a big spider. Oh, I gotta step over here. Oh, shit. Shit, Monty. Shit. I would not have guessed that our final day would be our most adventurous day. Oh, it sure is adventurous today. Another teeny little break. You can see moving water already. Faster moving, so I think we got another one coming up quick. Oh boy, so I think that's 6 already? 6 little waterfalls? It's taking quite some time. No clue how many more to go. Thinking at least one more, but judging by how the river looks right now, I'm thinking a few more than that. So we'll see. We're gonna keep trucking along. We'll keep you guys posted, don't worry. Bugs are rough. It's nice to get a section like this where you get to just paddle when you're doing this sort of thing, because every 100 feet I get to just paddle, that's 100 feet less waterfalls I get to traverse up. We might be getting close. I don't want to speak too soon. Knock on wood. Oh, and rub on rocks. I see a little fast moving water. Maybe I can just push through this one, but we just made some serious distance. That's the most distance we've been able to make so far through this journey right here. We're pushing through. We can do it. Oh. We can't do it that way. We sure cannot do it that way. Gotta get our nose around this thing. Oh, there we go. I know this has been done before. I just, you know, I don't know for a fact, but I'm like, there's a 99% chance, you know, someone's obviously done this before. But I wonder how many people knew what they were getting into, and how many people are just like me. Oh, that looks skinny. I can make it down that. Yeah. I wonder. Here's another one. We got another one. Straight ahead. Waterfall right ahead. Alright, Monty, come on. Let's go, Monty. No adventure is truly complete without that final relaxing paddle, you know? It's that last paddle where all your work's done and you think, hey, pure bliss. Pure bliss from here on out. Oh. We're not there yet, Monty. Not cool right now, Rock. Oh. Okie dokie. Onward, Windstar. I believe that one would make number 8. Yeah, number 8. Keep them coming, yeah, just do it. No end in sight. Oh, heaven to Betsy. 5:40 right now, 4:40 local time. That means we got 4 hours till the sun sets. We've still got a ways to paddle. Because I know we're not even at the one part of this river yet. Another one, yay! Back to back to back to back. It's okay, we're gonna get to the end eventually, and it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be glorious. Oh, the amount of bug bites I am getting from this section is pretty equivalent to what I've got the whole week. They're just getting me, and I'm just sweating. There's no wind. Black flies, mosquitoes, you name it. They are eating me alive. I probably got dead bugs all over my face because I've been swatting them. Ugh. I'm grimy. I thought today wasn't going to be a swimming day, but guess what? I don't care how late we get to camp tonight. We're swimming. And as far as the fish dinner goes, let me just think about that for a minute. Do I want to fish for dinner? Yeah, probably not. Not after today. I mean, I could. I might put in the line to troll on the way to camp, just in case. But I don't know if I'm gonna stay out in the water. I might just. I mean, it's almost 6. And I guarantee you it's going to take at least 2 or 3 hours, depending on how many more waterfalls we got to go up to get to camp. I still got to do 2, I don't know, like they're almost a 1/4 mile portages. So I'm going to bust those out. I'm going to be relieved when I get to a portage now after this. So this is a big open section. We're making some distance. So just keep trucking along. Just keep portaging, just keep portaging, just keep paddling, just keep paddling. Hey, a good old-fashioned beaver dam. Hey, you're a relieving sight. You guys are easy. I don't mind going over you. Monty, do you know you're heavier than you look? Can I crawl over you, buddy? Hey, excuse me, coming through. Ooh. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Ah. Yeah. Beaver dams are so much easier than those bushwhack round the waterfall thingies. They weren't terribly long. It's just that they were the one was long. The second one, I think that one was long. I was just like, oh no. After that one, that's what really put me in the just like, oh shit, this is gonna suck. But they weren't terrible, and so far the past two have just been beaver dams, which I can do beaver dams all day, not a problem. It takes me 2 seconds to hop over. But having to unload all your stuff and bushwhack, go around a waterfall, and it's really thick and the bugs are just eating you, not as fun. I don't see the straight stretch yet. I'll know it when I see it. When I can see straight in a clear line and it's kind of open just like this, but it's straight, I'll know we're at the big open part on the map that I can see. The rest of it is still unknown. No idea how much longer to that spot, but I can't imagine it's much further. Just because how it's starting to be now. How it's like opened up a bit. It's definitely opened up. And there's just beaver dams so far, but knock on wood, don't want to jinx myself. Could have a couple more coming up here, so we'll see. Well, there's one right there, Monty, so I'm just gonna keep my feet waterlogged until we get there. Oh no. Get this over the boat. We'll just sit like this. Ooh. All right, that got down my pants. Dang it. Going straight to my nuts. Water was so high up my legs. Oh well. I got a chili ball sack now. Real talk. it going, buddy? You a good boy? We're adventuring, Monty. We're speeding things along, Monty. My feet have already been wet the whole time. Uh-oh. A little too deep. I'm gonna have to hop on here. I'm side riding. Side riding in my canoe. Hey! I just gotta go like 10 feet. But it's over waist deep here, so I don't wanna, you know. Monty, you standing is making it hard to balance on my side. Never had to do this before. Alright, let's walk up another little waterfall. There. And we got this one over here. Okay. Now that these things aren't full of water, they're just wet. Let's get back in the boat. Oh, in the boat. We're back in the boat. You know, in all honesty, I much prefer walking up those waterfalls versus the little bushwhack portages. I just had to, I mean, some of them there's no way I could, the waterfall was like just a bit too big and rushing water. But those aren't bad. Those ones have been pretty easy. As soon as I get to that section where I know where we're at, I'm drinking a bunch of water. I'm gonna chug 3 of those things. Those 16 ounces, that's 48 ounces of H2O. Or I'm gonna give it another half hour of doing this, and if we don't come across it, then I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh, because I'm getting thirsty. Thirsty. Oh, we're so getting to camp at dark today. Ladies and gentlemen, yes we are. I don't think there's a hope or a prayer that we won't. That's okay though. Put a little love in your heart. Do 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 do. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you, for you, for me. I don't even know if that's the words. Oh, it looks like it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Last time I was wrong. I'll be wrong this time. I'm expecting 100 more waterfalls. Bring it on. Bring it on. Boundary waters. Bring it. We'll paddle it dark. We'll paddle into the night. be. Oh, I think this might be it. Yes, I think this might be it. Oh, I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it, but I think it is, boys, ladies and gentlemen, not just boys. Oh, it's okay, Monty. I think we made it. I think we made it. It's hard to tell because it's so zoomed out. I think we're there. Awesome. Well, that was some fun. Just as the rain started to pick up. I'm gonna go a little further, double check, because it should look a little more straight, but it looks like it curves to the left. So if I get over there and it straightens out, I'll know we're there. And I'm gonna drink some water. And then we might suit up the rain gear. Oh, we did it, guys. I think. Knock on wood, because that's done me so much good so far. Oh, what a day, what a day. 6:30. Good thing we slept in. Slept in till 8:30. Oh, man. Black flies everywhere. Everything's biting me. I don't even care. Oh, I'm just such a sticky, sweat, wet mess of bug bites and just grime. Oh, my mouth is so dry. Yep, we made it. Where's my little water thingy? Give it to me now. And we're gonna blow with the wind. Bonus for our hard work. Oh, we're gonna cruise. I am gonna cruise. Oh, you can see. Yeah, there's this little lip and there's the strait. That's what I was looking for right there. You can't really see it. There you go. That's what we were looking for, and we are gonna be blowing with the wind. So I am gonna hydrate here and then we are gonna cruise. So anybody considering going down the Vern River to Weird Lake, doing that little section on the map, I bet if you have it blown up, it looks a little bit more realistic than what I didn't see. There was nothing on the map for me. Now you know what to expect if you've seen this video. You know fully what to expect. Like 10 little waterfalls. 8 of them you have to portage around. And then you can just wade the rest in the beaver dams. But that was time consuming. That took up some time. All right, let's cruise. Me and Monty are suited up for rain travel because we started getting some big old fat rain. And now it is time to turn on the turbo and cover some ground. There's a moose. There's a moose staring at us. There's no way I can get close enough for you guys to see it. And I don't have my DSLR, and I think it's already gone. But I'm gonna try to get a little closer. I don't see it. It saw me and it ran, but that's moose number 5. 3rd moose encounter. That's pretty good for a week. I'm gonna not talk too much more, just really quick. But yeah, she took one look at me and was gone. I could not, there's nothing I could do. Even if I had my DSLR sitting here, I wouldn't have had time. I just had time to hit the button. And I'll try digital zooming, see if you guys can see her, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it on that one. But that was definite, another female moose. I saw one little teeny bull, 2 females and 2 babies. But we're gonna see if we can see any more coming up ahead. Try to stay quiet. I was thinking this is a great area for moose and I should be seeing them. Doesn't seem like people come down here too often. Looks like I've got to paddle into the wind for quite a ways. Straight into the wind. All right, let's go. Bring it. I'm ready for anything at this point. Anything. Bring on a thunderstorm, hail. Come, bring it, tornado. We got this. Oh, I got high spirits. High spirits after completing that little section. Now I'm looking forward to spaghetti. I'm gonna need a snack at the next portage. What a trip this has been so far. Just started out beautiful and sunny, hot every day, insanely hot, heat, craziness. And then we hit the midsection of the trip and we get a 180. All it took was a single storm system. And then we got thunderstorm. Well, we actually had thunderstorms the first couple days, but thunderstorm and then rain. And I'm not complaining. I've said that a million times already. I repeat myself a lot. I'm sorry about that. I can't help it. I don't know what I've said. Sometimes I know what I've said, but I say it again. I'm just diarrhea of the mouth. You're gonna have to get used to it. You keep watching my videos. But anyways, I've enjoyed the clouds and the rain. It would have been. I prefer to kind of start the trip with that. You know, like get wet, you're getting out there, it's just nasty storms, you're just getting into it, and then all of a sudden it clear skies and beautiful, you can dry all your stuff out, and you're good to go. That's the way I prefer it, but, you know, I'll take it either way. You know, this way, I get all soaking wet, and then I just get to go home. So, yeah, but I still enjoyed it either way. I'm having fun, I'm having a blast. I'm glad we had to bushwhack a little there, you know, was not expecting that at all. It just looked like it'd be a nice little easygoing stream, and that's what I was anticipating, and all of a sudden that first little waterfall was just like, this isn't good. Oh, but yeah, we've had a good trip. We caught a good amount of fish, but we didn't catch like insane amounts. I caught pretty much the same amount I would catch in the fall time. I was expecting the fishing to be a lot more crazy, but roughly the same. I mean, it could just be the way I'm fishing and whatnot, but one thing I will say is the lake trout seem to be good this time of year. I mean, did not troll very far on that lake when I caught those 2 Lakers. And I didn't even go try hard, I was just on my way. And I got those 2 nice Lakers. I could have went back and forth and fished for those for hours and caught as many as I wanted. But, you know, I didn't need to, so I just did the 2. Oh, beaver, please. My beaver, or my moose call got them to peek their heads up and look this way. I saw them from way distance. That looked like 2 older calves. Cool. That's 2 more moose. I only thought I saw 1. Awesome. 7 moose. I'm seeing a lot of moose this trip. That was cool. Definitely captured that one. It wasn't as cool as them swimming in front of me, the little babies, but still moose. More wildlife. Sweet. I'm just so pumped right now that my moose call finally got moose to come out and look. I mean, I don't even think that's the right call for this time of year, but they were both definitely just like, what? What is that? What the heck? Oh, that's great. That's great. Monty's on high alert. He spotted them. Cool. Cool. This is the most moose I've seen, for sure. I mean, I haven't seen any monsters, and this is not talking Isle Royale. Isle Royale. I mean, there's so many moose on Isle Royale, you'd be super unlucky to not see moose. But we're gonna keep traveling, and I'm gonna hope to see some more. Okay, now it is time for an actual portage. Looks like it's gonna be some incline next to a waterfall, but shouldn't be too long, shouldn't be too hard. Let's get it on. It's 8 o'clock. We've got a solid paddle into the wind for a good few miles. I don't know how many to be exact. Maybe it's just a mile. I don't really know. Sometimes I have trouble telling. These maps. I think it's a couple miles. But after that, we've got one portage and we'll be on our lake. And sunset's an hour 45. I'm thinking it's gonna get dark by right around 9:30 though. So we got an hour and a half to paddle a good chunk and find a campsite. Now I'm gonna take the first available campsite. I'm not gonna be choosy, don't care. It's been a long day. I could take, there was a campsite back there, but we had a goal in mind, and it was to get to this lake, get all the work done, and we're doing it. I don't care if I'm set up in the dark. The fish dish is not looking so hot. I don't even know if I'm gonna troll a line, to be honest. It depends on what time I get to the lake. But hustling and bustling, moving and grooving. Man, or my feet are soggy. They're actually getting to that point where it's starting to hurt a little bit. They need to air out. I need to get to camp and get on my Crocs, or just get them out of these wet boots. I mean, my boots were soaked from yesterday, and we were on the water at 10, and it's 8:20, so that's 10 hours and 20 minutes of soaking wet feet. And they got even more soaked as the day progressed. So I definitely need to air out my boots. I got some soggy, stinky feet. I'm excited to get to camp. Well, that sucks. I don't know what just happened to my GoPro there, but it froze. It's happened to me one other time, but I just saw another moose and a calf. Another mama moose and a calf, so that's 9 for the trip. But I was a couple seconds too early. They were gonna swim across this little channel, and then they spotted me, and then they turned around and booked it into the woods. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I really want to recapture that footage of a mama and a baby swimming across a lake. I was so close, just seconds away. They were definitely gonna do it. I was thinking, I've been noticing that I'm seeing a lot more moose where there's little channels where it like opens up and then it gets really skinny. They seem to want to cross there, and they're out today. I've seen so many moose today. That's 9 moose, guys. What is that, 5 or 6 different groups? Yeah, my hard work's paying off. Just keep paddling, just keep paddling, just keep paddling into the wind now. Just keep paddling, you can do it, yes you can. I tell you what, I'm gonna treat myself to an extra ibuprofen tonight. These elbows are a little taxed, and these shoulders are too. Woo! Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We can do this. It's almost 9 o'clock. I've been paddling straight into the wind at a steady pace, doing my best to get there before it's dark. I think I can see the portage. I think. It'll take me going a little further to know for sure, you know? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our final portage of the Boundary Waters trip this year, this spring trip. I am about to do this final voyage into our final lake, and we shall hunt for a campsite. Monty! Monty! Yeah, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here, it's the last one. It's the last one. Oh, yeah. Oh, you big butt. Woo! All right. All the super hard work is done. Now we've just got to find a campsite. We've got a little bit of a paddle, to get to one, but that's okay. No more portaging, no more bushwhacking, no more craziness. We might have to paddle a little ways on this lake, but that's okay. We're gonna take whatever campsite we can get. Whatever we can get is cool with me. My feet are sore. I'm ready to be done right now. I'm tired. I am tired. Very tired. Oh, the sun's starting to peek through. Cool. Hey, that means we get extra time. 9:15. 9:15. All right, we need to find a campsite. Oh, that's a pretty sight after a long day of work. It's gonna be an 11.5-hour day when we're all done. So that little thing is yelling at me about battery, so I've got barely any juice left. So right now, I've only got to go a little ways around a corner to get to a campsite, hoping it's open. And the next time I check in with you, I'm gonna be in the tent with everything set up, ready to just chill and relax. So I will see you guys when I get to that point. Until then, I don't know. I'm tired. We made it. We made it, Monty. Oh, shit. Well, I've just spent the last 45 minutes blowing up air mattresses, getting the tent set up, filtering water, getting stuff ready. We gotta dry this guy off just here. Oh, you can just lay back and enjoy it, Monty. You've earned it today. Yeah. Oh, guys, I am burnt toast right now. I am kaput. Tired. Done. Finito. As soon as I get him a little dried off, I'm gonna... Yeah, you get your own air mattress tonight. Alright, that's good enough for right now. I need to start cooking. I'm super hungry. Super hungry. So, instead of fish dinner, I've decided I'm going to treat myself to both my spaghetti and my mashed potatoes. And it is going to be delicious. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to do my best. My brain's a little scrambled right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty tired. I'm just like... But I'm going to do my best to go over my maps with you guys and show you the whole trip and yada 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 yada. Yada dee da da dee da da dee da. What should I cook up first? My mashed potatoes or probably my spaghetti. Probably my spaghetti. So yeah, cooking in the vegetable the past 3 nights. I'm gonna have so many mosquitoes in here. Oh, Grony Monty. Oh man. I'm not even gonna bother brushing them out or anything. Sorry, Funk. He might be a little damp, but he doesn't want to be brushed out. I don't want to brush him out. My back is so sore. I don't want to do anything but eat and lay down. My hands are so dry. Speaking of that, I need a little hand lotion. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, I got psoriasis, so I get dry skin. More than the average bear. So I need a lotion. Oh, that feels so good. Man, my feet right now. Oh, when I do that, oh, it hurts. They were too waterlogged for too long. They need to air out. I'm not putting those muck boots back on. Tomorrow when I paddle, My spaghetti's cooking. Once that sits and put it up to the side, I'm going to start my mashed potatoes. And then I'm going to eat myself into a coma when it's all ready. So I'm going to need to show you guys those maps. I'm letting the maps kind of air out right now. Otherwise, they're just soaked with water. They're not like soggy. They're waterproof maps, but they are wet, and I don't want to get too much wetness in here. Doesn't really matter. I'm going home butt crack of dawn, so it doesn't really matter what's wet, what's not. I'm not making any oatmeal tomorrow. I'm not making any coffee. I am just getting up, packing, and going. I need to lay back though. Man, my back hurts. Oh, just for a minute. Oh, that feels so good. Alright guys, I'm going to do my best here. Alright, bear in mind that this is a very zoomed out version of the other map, but I have to show you the starting. So we started here. First day I paddled all the way down here, and then portaged to this lake, and then we portaged up to that lake, portaged over to here, and then we were on Cherokee. So on Cherokee, this was those other portages, but we were on Cherokee, and then we stayed right here. Day 2, we went down this way, and then we went down here, and then all through here, down here, down the Frost River, bam ba dam doo doo ba doo, all the way through here, and then we switched over to, and this portage goes to there, connects there. We stayed right there on that site. Then the next day after that, we just went over to this lake, and we caught those lake trout somewhere in here, and we camped right there. The day after that, we traveled down here, portaged to here, and then we came, this is the same lake, Elton Lake. We went down here, and then over here, traveling down this way, down here, boom, 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 and then we stayed at that campsite right there on Malberg Lake. So from Malberg, we went down here. Oh, we saw that moose right there, by the way, in that channel. But we went down to this lake, we went down here to Lake Polly, then we went down, down here, down the Phoebe River, going down here, portaging this way, and then we stayed right here. And this is the lake where we went around the hole. We went like through here and checked out the whole edge, and then the thunderstorm hit. And then yesterday we went down here, over there to there, paddled up this lake, we went up here, down here, over here, portage here, and then stayed there. Now today we went down here, up over to here to Weird Lake. Okay, and then this is when things got fun, once we got to Weird Lake. So Weird Lake, there's the Vern River, there's where I had a blast. That whole section, that was probably the worst section, was right in the starting, but that whole section right there to that point right there is where I did all that crazy waterfall stuff. And then we paddled down here, and then we turned back and paddled all this way, portaged there, paddled all this way, and then portaged back to Brule Lake, and now we're down in this corner. So when I wake up tomorrow, all I gotta do is go down here, and we leave. And that's the trip, ladies and gentlemen. Monty, are you a good boy? Monty, are you a good boy? Look at how good of a boy is. Wait. Monty, look at your silly face. Look at your silly face. That's a good boy. You're gonna get a treat tomorrow. You're gonna get a special treat on the way home. So am I. You're just a good boy. Ooh, what happened to Betsy? My spaghetti's gotta sit longer. So we're just gonna start with a little mashed potatoes. Oop. Oh, I gotta sit like this. Food. Cheap mashed potatoes. It's gonna be so good. I don't even care. Just mass in my stomach right now. I'm not gonna eat too many of these because I want my spaghetti, so I want to make sure I have room to finish all that. Monty is just out. Oh no. It's because I have food and he can smell it. And I said his name. No, you might get some of these. Not right this minute. No begging. No begging. There you go. Assume that position. He's like, yes? Did you say my name? It's a little windy out there. A long day. I got up at, I didn't get in this tent and get things set up till like 10:15. I was on the water at 10, so it was a long day of moving. It would have been a really easy day if it wasn't for that bushwhacking stuff. But it just adds to the adventure, you know. It really hurts my back sitting like this right now. I want to lay back is all I want to do, but I gotta eat. After I eat, I have Monty do my dishes and just clean up my mess, and then I am gonna pass out. It's gonna be glorious. I'm gonna sleep like a rock tonight. I might even sleep in. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up super early. Yeah, it's great. I'm going home and everything, but I'm so tired right now. We've gotten a lot of tent time the past 3 nights, hey? Tonight, I could be out there. The mosquitoes are bad. It's a little windy here, so they're not so bad, but I'm just, you know where I'm at, guys. With all I've recorded so much footage, I don't know if I'm going to make this into 2 parts or not. I think it's going to have to be a 3-parter. I don't know. Unless you guys want like two 4-hour parts or something. We'll see. I don't know where it's going to be at. I was assuming from the start 2 parts. I'm going to still try stick to it, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, alright, I need to lay down for a minute while I wait for my spaghetti, my paschetti. The main course. Oh, it's looking good. I get so excited about food. You guys know that. I'm a food monster. I love my food. It's one of my favorite things. Yep. Monty's too. Still hits a spot. Hey there. Oh, is this on? No. Hey there. I'm just hiding behind Monty. Oh. Who would have thought, Monty? I had spaghetti for 6 dinners in a row. Oh no, not in a row. But 6 dinners in a week. And it's still delicious. I'll come into play a little bit. You guys don't want to just stare at Monty, do you? I'm sure you probably do. I'm ready for bed. I'm tired. I'll be able to actually use my sleeping bag, I think, for the first time the whole trip. I've been having it on, but like been sweating at night, so like it's like open. I have to have blankets of some sort. If it's super warm, I just use a sleeping liner, but some nights it's been like just chilly enough to where I want a sleeping bag a little bit, but sleeping bag's too warm, so it's hard. I think I'm just gonna finish this up here, clean up my mess, and I'm gonna head to bed. So it's been a good final day of the Boundary Waters trip, but I'm gonna call it right now because I'm ready to just finish this off, clean up, pass out. So I will catch you guys in the morning. Good night, everybody. Good morning. Auntie, you ready to go for? When do you want to go home? You ready to go? Let's go, come on. Come on. He's like, I go where? Alrighty guys, I am going to pack up and we're gonna get in the water. No oatmeal, no breakfast, nothing. I'm just gonna pack up quick and we're gonna get moving. So let's do it. Let's do it. Oh hey, a brand new can of DEET. I didn't know I had this. Alright Monty, you ready to get in for the last time? Come on, come here. Doing this with dry feet, Monty. I'm coming over top. Coming over top. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's a cold one. Oh, and we're off. Whew. It is a cold one this morning. The first cold morning, the whole trip is the last morning. And we're going right into the wind. I got my thermals on finally. Oh man. Well, we got a bit of a paddle to do this morning. Got my life preserver on. Monty, you're gonna have to sit down. Just wandering around like, oh, I don't know, Dad. I'm not ready for the day yet. But it's what is it? 7:30. So not insanely early. I hit the snooze. I was a little sleepy. I was like, oh, my hands are a little stiff from yesterday. But got a little paddle to do. It's a misty one. it's funny from Monty's perspective. You know, he just, at home we call it the dog park. See his ears perked up a little bit. Anytime he's going on somewhere outside. So they go crazy when they hear that word. And you know, I just tell him we're going to the dog park one day, and then he gets in the car. It's a really long ride, and then a week later he's still out here. So he's just like, you know, as a dog, they just have no idea. They're just like, oh man, one time I get in the car, we go to the grocery store. The next time I'm out there for a week. It's like I'm never going home. So it's great. Hey loons, I'm gonna go around you, okay? Don't mind me. Cool deal. They didn't mind me at all. They're just like, alright dude, as long as you don't run into us. We're just searching for some fish this morning. That's great. But he does know when I'm getting ready for like a camping adventure. Because when I get out my dry bag, or I start packing up sleeping bags and stuff, he starts going a little extra excited. Like, you can't go outside at that point without him, because then he's like waiting by the door like, alright, I know we're doing something. I know. I'm Monty. I can see with my little beady eyes. I know, Dad's weird. I'm weird, Monty. Alright guys, the truck is just up ahead and we're about to slide into the takeout, and we are packing up and heading home. Me and Monty are now going to search for the bacon cheeseburger that we've been waiting for all week. We did lots of adventuring, good long week, nice trip, and we saw moose, saw all sorts of wildlife, caught fish, ate fish, sunshine, rain, you name it. It was a good trip. And we had the icing on the cake yesterday. It just added to the adventure. So as always guys, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff like this, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright, what is Monty going to choose first? The ice cream, frozen custard vanilla, or the bacon cheeseburger? Choose wisely, Monty. Go ahead, get it. Oh, straight for the bacon cheeseburger. Of course, the cheeseburger one. Get it, Monty. He's gonna eat that too. Alright, I'm about to pull in at home, and now Mr. Ruger, or Rugus, or Rugi Toogie, or Rugustus, as they say, gets very excited every time you see him. So we're gonna see some pure excitement from this guy. Hi, Rugi. Hi, Rugi. Rugi. Hi. Hi. Oh, jeez. Rugus. Rugustus. Rugi. What about me? What about me? What about me? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, ow. Ow. Rugi. Oh, he's so happy. He's so happy. Ruger. Yeah, he's always excited. Are you excited, Rugs? Are you excited, Ruger? Is that enough? Oh. Jeez, folks. All right, now you can go love on Monty. You've loved on me enough.